jail.
The rising trend of streaming took over the world by storm. Gaming, chatting, even businesses have started to make a mark in the streaming community. Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube Live boast more than 8.6 billion combined hours watched by audiences worldwide. Ever since 2019, streaming internationally in Malaysia has become popular with thousands of streamers going live. Nonetheless, the bright lights of streaming attract fans and audiences with endless content.
In Malaysia, streaming is relatively new as compared to how streaming is in Western countries like UK, USA. Also, one more thing about the Malaysian scene is that most of the streamers are on Facebook. That is kind of a good thing and a bad thing at the same time.
In comparison to other country streamers such as Disguised Toast, Pokimane, XQC, it is a very outgoing thing and it's a more outspoken thing in their country as compared to Malaysian streamers are more smaller and there's only so limited streamers in Malaysia.
Hi, I'm Putz. People know me as Puiting or Putz or at Dead Putz. Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to Putz Stream. I'm a cosplayer, a streamer, a content creator, student. Yeah, I'm a mixture of these four things.
I'm Robin and currently 21, studying, and I'm also a small-time streamer on Twitch.
I've always been interested in entertaining other people, and during the pandemic when people cannot go for events anymore, when the MCO hit naturally, I just got stuck at home and wanted to try out new things, so that's why I thought streaming is a good option.
Ever since the last few months of the pandemic, I've saw other bigger streamers, they generally have fun and interacting with other streamers and also with their audiences. And I feel that this brings positivity to the community.
I like to do more just chatting streams where I can talk to the viewers directly. Sometimes I also do gaming and sometimes I also do music. You need to engage in a conversation with them to keep the stream going. If not, you're just going to be talking to yourself. And even if you talk to yourself, people will start talking to you. So yeah, that's how I engage with my audience.
Other than interacting with fans, which is the most important one, you still need to focus on the game itself so that you don't perform badly and then people might criticize you for it, people might laugh at you for it.
Under the limelight, there's a shadow clouding over them.
One of the main stresses I face is I need to constantly juggle with my studies because I'm studying and also have to stream and give a constant schedule to our viewers. Throughout my study, I do have a lot of other activities such as I go out to shoot, I need to do video editing and need to do project and assignment.
It's kind of hard to juggle so many responsibilities and commitments at the same time. Another thing that stresses me out is also I'm not sure if whatever I'm doing is right also. Most of my peers are already they just focus on studying, focusing on getting that straight A results, focusing on just being a great student in general. But as for me, I'm working and studying and also doing freelance projects at the same time. It feels kind of odd, I don't feel like I'm part of their group. It kind of stresses me out.
Physically, it's very tiring. Sometimes I do stream at night at 12, 1 to 2 because throughout my day I have other commitment also, and physically that's very exhausting and tiring. But at the same time, if you want to build a community, these are the sacrifices that you need to make.
On the physical side, every day I feel so tired. I'm not kidding. My body feels like it's breaking down every single day, and my neck hurts. Sometimes I feel really down, very tired, kind of depressed and anxious.
Outside of their screens, however, shows a different side of their lives.
Usually I'm in a meeting with some other workmates, trying to get work done, or I'm talking to my friends, just having fun, playing some games and just chilling. My entire life is kind of hectic. It's always me rushing to get stuff done, my checklist, get everything right, film my TikToks and just make sure my social media is in good standing also.
Throughout my daily activities, of course, I do try to put some time in for my own self so I can just relax, sit down, compose myself. Sometimes I do play the guitar, sometimes I read a book. These kind of small little activities that help me sort of escape from my own stress and it really helps in conditioning my mood and my emotion.
Well, my daily routines definitely do not help me cope with my stress, unfortunately. But there are some things that I do that are kind of therapeutic. For example, mindlessly playing Genshin Impact. Number two, sometimes I also like chill a bit, play some music. I always feel like I'm very lonely deep down, even though there's so many people who are like cheering me on, like chatting with me on stream. I don't know, maybe because of the pandemic, I cannot see my friends and my family much. I get so sensitive and emotional over things that don't need to be emotional, and in the end I end up accidentally picking a fight with like the people around me who I actually treasure.
Especially when you are still a small community, you're still a small streamer, there are people who come in and try to put you down, saying that you are bad at this game. I would try to take it as a pinch of salt. I wouldn't want to really affect my mood, but honestly, it does have an impact also. I'm not gonna lie and say that it doesn't. So this kind of thing is, I feel it's unavoidable, but at the same time, if you can have a mental barrier to try and block this toxicity and negativity out, I feel like you will have much better time in streaming.
Even in the midst of murky waters, they find themselves
So
brimming
Leslie,
with confidence
will you
and
marry
hope
me?
to make a mark in the streaming industry.
But I feel that how streaming helped, actually it gives me a lot of confidence. It makes me muster up the courage that I previously don't have. And I think that is a really good personal development and a personal achievement. And it is a very wholesome community, and I do have a lot of people behind supporting me, and this is the community that we are in, and I think that's very beneficial for socializing.
I think that confidence-wise, being able to stream really allows me to express myself when I can't, especially in this pandemic where we're all trapped at home, we can't go out and socialize. Income-wise, well, I'm also kind of proud to say that for me it has been doing pretty well. I'm quite proud of myself to be able to make and spend my own money without relying on my parents so much.
As we step forward, we look into improvements and how to grow as an industry.
I feel like streaming industry in Malaysia is more mainly prioritized on businesses, where you do see companies having talents to sell and promote their own products, and then viewers sometimes do have trust issues, or they just want to troll the stream. And I feel that people need to be more mature and to actually view streaming as one of a career opportunity.
I really think that if Malaysia is able to create more variety in its streaming, and if more streamers decide to shift from mobile to other categories, not just solely focus on mobile because Facebook is promoting it and you're earning steadily on Facebook, I think if more streamers decide to venture out of that box, I think the possibilities will be pretty much endless at this point, because, well, you have to try something new that you haven't tried before, right?
At the end of the day, I hope to achieve to build a community, to build a group of viewers, a group of friends on streaming, where we can come together and stream, have fun, and also be positive.
At the end of the day, for me personally, I hope to be able to create a legacy for other people. I hope that my content will be able to impact some people in a positive way. For sure, like I always aspire and I want to be able to make other people smile, have a good time. I want to create something that I own, something I can be proud of, and something that other people can look up to me for.
Having this humble beginning is just only the start of something greater. And to remember to have this courage to step out of the comfort zone.
You also have to build a community. You don't build Rome in like a week, right? You need to take a lot of your time and energy and commitment and focus to do all this. Without discipline, right? All your interests, all your burning desire and passion, it means nothing.
To my future self, if you do make it big on Twitch, do remember to support other smaller streams, because I wish that at this point of time there are people who support me, and in the future if I do have the opportunity to support other smaller streamers, please do so. These are the things which is the roots, and I think you shouldn't forget that.
Unseen through the screens, Their dedication attracted fans and viewers. Sky's the limit as opportunities through streaming increases, and their journey has just begun.